In an old town lost among the misty hills, rumors had long been circulating about the ghosts that roamed its streets. It was said that in every shadow lurked a soul that had found no rest. But one story was particularly frightening and mesmerizing, and it was passed from mouth to mouth like an ominous melody. The locals whispered about an abandoned house on the edge of town that once belonged to a wealthy merchant. His name was Gregory, and he was known for his greed and cruelty. Legend had it that one moonlit night, when he once again refused to help the poor, he was overtaken by dark forces. Since then, his spirit has not left this world. Every year on the anniversary of his death, at midnight, strange sounds were heard in the house. Creaking floorboards, whispers, and even laughter full of gloating. The local boys, wanting to prove their courage, often approached the house, but no one dared to enter. It was said that whoever crossed the threshold would be cursed forever. One day a group of teenagers, inspired by the legend, decided to test the veracity of the scary stories. They took flashlights and, laughing, headed for the house. The night was dark, and the wind howled ominously in the trees as if warning them. As they approached the door, they froze. The door, covered with cobwebs and dust, opened, and a chill filled the air. Gathering their courage, they stepped inside. Darkness enveloped them like a thick fog. Every step echoed in the empty corridor. Suddenly one of them, Artem, noticed that shadows appeared on the walls, as if they were moving in time with their breathing. Fear gripped the boys, and they decided to leave the house. But the door slammed shut with a crash. They were trapped. Panic grew. Suddenly they heard a laugh like a hoarse echo, and they saw a figure in the corner of the room. It was Gregory, his eyes glowing red, and the shadow cast by his figure seemed alive. He held out his hand, and at that moment everything around them hesitated, as if the world around them began to turn upside down. With horror they realized that their lives were in his hands. He whispered in their ears, promising wealth and power in exchange for their souls. But at that moment, one of the girls, Lena, remembered her grandmother's words, "Light always drives away the darkness." She turned on a flashlight and pointed it at the ghost. The light blinded Gregory and he screamed, his form beginning to disintegrate like fog at dawn. The door swung open and the boys rushed for the exit without thinking. They ran out into the street, and as they looked back they saw the house fall silent, sinking into darkness. Since then, no one has dared to approach the abandoned house of the merchant Gregory. The legend of ghosts lived on, but now it was not just a story, but a warning that dark forces do not forgive those who do not know how to appreciate life and light.